Hi. Today we're going to take a look at the peer review process. So I'm going to walk you through what you'll need to do and what you'll need to focus on. So we are going to go into the Blackboard shell and take a look at that together right now. Okay, so you'll see, and again, we're looking at week 4 here. This will be the same for our second peer review. So these instructions will work for both. But you're going to come down. You're going to click on your assignments, and you're going to see your peer review workshop. So let's take a look there. Okay. So you can see it's going to have you watch this workshop video that you're watching right now. So great job, you're already on top of that. And then directions are below. So we're going to click here to these directions. We'll take a look at those together. Okay, so folks, here are our directions. So the first thing you want to do, all students have attached a copy of their complete rough draft to the previous week's final discussion board as a Word doc. So you'll probably remember last week we had a discussion board post. After you turned in your rough drafts to me, you went and you attached your completed rough draft onto the discussion board. So we're gonna actually go back and use that today. We're gonna go back into last week's discussion board to get the documents. So what you're going to do, here's your assignment. You are going to review 2 student essays. So how are you going to see whose essays you are going to review? That's the question, right? So what you do is you click on the roster list here. And this roster list, it's got 2 courses. You want to find yours, whether it's English 101, and then whatever section is yours. And you're going to find your name. And what you want to do, you are going to review the student who is directly above you in alphabetical order and the student who is directly below you. So, if your last name is Smith, maybe there's a student named Roberts right ahead of you. So you're going to review Roberts' essay. And then maybe below you, there's a student with the last name West. So you would review theirs as well if they're the next person underneath you. So that's what you'll do. And so to get started reviewing your peer's essay, first you want to download a copy of their essay. You want to do that from the Blackboard post from last week, like we were talking about. You want to copy and paste the questions below on this document we're looking at. You want to do that after the last page of their essay. So their last page of their essay should be a works cited page, and you're going to copy and paste these questions after their works cited page. Step 2, read their essay. As you read their essay, highlight any areas that are unclear or that don't make sense or that you have any questions about. The most important thing that you can do is to give honest feedback about your experience as a reader and to let them know places that are unclear or vague, because that's why a peer review is so important, because as the writer, the writer knows how they intended their ideas to appear, but a lot of times all of us, we don't get down on paper what we intended. So our ideas aren't clear. So a peer reviewer is so helpful because they're just given their experience of the essay as a reader. So that's the most important thing you can do. So on to step 3. After you've read it and just kind of mark spots, you can highlight them as you read that are unclear or vague or that don't make sense to you as a reader. Then you answer these 12 questions on the last page of their essay. After you do that, you attach their reviewed essay with these answered questions as the last page as a response to their Blackboard post. So again, that's the Blackboard post from last week. You'll go in and you'll reply to their Blackboard post, and you'll put your responses there. And then don't forget, this last part's important. You want to make sure you get credit for all your hard work. So you want to turn in your 2 reviewed essays to this assignment portal right here. So there's two steps there. You want to get credit for it, so you need to make sure you turn it into me, and you want to help the writer, so you can make sure you get it to them. And folks, here are the questions. These are pretty straightforward. You'll notice they're all focusing on parts of the essay that are important for the rubric. So you're helping your peers do better, and you're helping improve their writing. Do be kind. Remember, this is a draft, and we all are here to learn. So be kind and constructive to each other. That's our goal. And you can kind of see it walks you through everything. And then when it goes to question 11, it actually has you look at the rubric and see if there's any basic D level, C level, or B level, standards that are missing, so you can help the writer make sure and add those. This last question is important. It's kind of a summary. What are the strengths? So what strengths do you see in this writer's essay? And then what areas do you see for improvement? And so that's an important piece. And also I want to focus in on this. How can the writer improve their essay? This is what being constructive means. You're not just pointing out places that need work, you're offering suggestions on how they can improve them. So that's the goal. Folks, I look forward to the work that you do here, and thank you for your time.